What is what is going on, dudes? It is TheeRealDuke, and I'm coming to you from the 3 Block Challenge world on the InfiniteHeights Minecraft server. How you guys doing? We are doing the judging for 3 Block Challenge number 10. It's the last build challenge in Season 3 here in the InfiniteHeights Minecraft server. We're having some fun. I got two special guest judges with me for this part of the judging. I got Slick77. What's up, Slick?
Hey guys.
I keep interrupting Slick inadvertently. I'm sorry. And we also have number 1 Slug. Again, the Eastside Truckers Mall Queen. Drunk Slug, what's up, buddy?
How's it going?
They also call him the Frozen Food Section Conqueror. So we have, if you are joining us on the live stream, thanks for hanging out with us, dudes. I hope you guys are having some fun. You know, drop us a line in the messages. Say something. Make Slicks do something silly, because he will definitely do it. If you're checking us out after the fact on the YouTubes, thanks for checking out my channel and this video. I appreciate it. Check out part number 1. We got another part after this coming up to where we hand out some sweet loot. You guys ready to get right back on this? Plot number 10?
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
I haven't watched your video. I'm just looking at chat, but do you have a ponytail? You do not.
No, I don't have a ponytail. It should have been pigtails anyway. Not ponytail. I just never remember. And I don't have hairbands around, so.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. I don't do that yet. I will, I guess, eventually. Plot number 10. Murder Mug. This is I am Murder Cupcake. Have you ever been in a state of being internally trapped and suffocating by the boundaries that are made, and the only way out is to break all barriers and sprout your seeds? Oh, this is a metamorphosis happening that we're witnessing right here. The seeds of Cuppy's growth are sprouting and breaking out of this dome, and she's growing and moving to the next level. It's very deep. Very deep. And Slicks is stuck in there. So it's probably ruined. He's ruined. So this dome shape is hard to make and look round with regular blocks, but it is a freaking nightmare to try and pull off with the way glass panes connect. So points to Cuppy for even attempting that, let alone pulling it off. I think she did really well with that.
Agreed.
You can see where it's like breaking through the sides. She's got the shards of it kind of on the ground around too. Freaking awesome. Go ahead, Slick.
UUHD shouts out how good the stream is.
Oh, awesome. Appreciate it. Thanks, UHD. You can jump on the Twitch and then say something. Say hey. Make Slick do something. Please, somebody make Slick do something so that the stream is more entertaining. Slick, gargle some of your wine. Oh.
After it went down my face.
Oh God, I wish I had your cam up. We got to get the judging cams up next season. Got to do that.
Oh crap! I'm stuck where I am. How'd I?
You were gargling and you warped inside a block. Oh, I can't believe you gargled wine. I mean, I can believe that you gargled wine. I'm trying not to imagine it, but I can't not. Awesome. Cuppy, I think this is a really, really sweet build. At first, it was like I was getting like a gumball machine vibe, but then it looks more like a crystal ball kind of thing. But I mean, I think this is a really imaginative build, and I think it's pulled off really well. What do you think, Slug?
Yeah, it's pretty deep. The way you made the ball is awesome too. Nice movement with the growth. Good usage of space.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Good job, Cuppy. Murder Mug. Well done. Plot number 11, To My Web. Divided we stand. More for concept rather than looks. I don't know. That's alright.
Someone broke through the force field.
Oh,
Broke through the force field.
that golem is fired.
Alright, so Bromar, aka Brooke, Slicks cordially requests you burp the alphabet, even though she says LOL, that would be so nasty. But we all know secretly that on the TeamSpeak, she is easily the most celebrated of all burpers.
She's the queen.
And she's saying that because she probably wants someone to ask her to do it, but nobody will do that because that's disgusting.
She wants the 1v1, you Slicks.
We had this contest already. She destroyed me. My belchers could not reach the pitch, the wetness sounding,
Oh, God.
and I couldn't finish it.
Hey! That's awesome. So we have a piece that is more about the concept. We have two formations here, right? This kind of green formation and this cobble formation, and they are set against each other, and the blue kind of glass panes here are bisecting them, which is sweet. And I don't know, for me, this is how I'm reading this, right? It says divided we stand, and usually the phrase is united we stand, divided we fall. But here we have this division actually because of the strength of the individual parts of it. It's actually able to actually stay standing, which I think is an interesting idea.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
I think it's maybe more about inclusiveness and diversity, and the fact that, you know, there are individuals around, and we don't need to be one solid homogenous thing for it to work. That's how, you know, that's just me. That's what, you know, I'm an optimist. I don't think anyone has ever thought that of me, ever, including myself. But I don't know. What do you see?
Beautiful.
What are you seeing in this, Slug?
Same.
Same. Good. I mean, is my reading of this way off? Does that not make sense, or can
No, it makes
you
sense.
can get there?
Perfect sense.
Okay. Slick,
I
are
can understand it, so
are you
can
buying
everyone
that,
else.
Slick, or do you?
I understand it.
Okay. All right. I mean, I think this is a fantastic execution of this concept, in my opinion, because I see, or am able to see in it, what To My Web was trying to put in it. From a technical standpoint, do we see more creative builds, or more difficult to pull off builds, or builds that have a greater level of detail or more interesting composition? I think maybe we do see a couple of those, but this is, I mean, being able to articulate with your build the things that you're thinking is really, I think, the hardest part of this. And so if you're able to do that, I think the sky's the limit, To My Web. So I hope you enter some more 3BCs for sure. For sure. Any other thoughts, you guys? We'll keep the ball rolling.
Good job.
Here. Good job for sure. Plot 12, Pim Pam Pow, you're dead to me. Plot 13, Jado 12, Pim Pam Pow's friend, dig the grave 7 feet for you both. Plot 14, Chronic God. This is a DQ because, you know, there's only 2 blocks. They're not even the right blocks. And I don't like Chronic God, so DQ. Plot number 15, Raspberita. Tree of the Pixie, the tree that a pixie can love and live.
Alright, if you see any leaves...
Any what?
Wait, this is Raz, right? You said
Yeah.
Raz?
Yes.
Alright, if you see any oak leaves, I
Uh-huh.
put them there, and Raz didn't see them.
see a lot of oak
I don't
leaves.
see any.
Oak
I
leaf?
not oak. I mean spruce.
You try to DQ her?
I replaced one of her leaves with
Sabotage?
spruce, and I
Slicks,
think
you
she
didn't
saw
you
it.
didn't even enter this, Slick. Like, why would you try and...
Cause she's always yelling at me and being mean to me at TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
Call me mean.
She is a petty and mean-spirited young lady.
You need to call her out for the PAC.
She tells really great stories about when, long time in the past, when she was a young man. Back in the war, World War II. It's really interesting.
Photos to prove it.
I think this is pretty sweet. It looks like we didn't get to fit the whole tree in. I think Raz likes doing trees, but I also like these kind of little magical floating blue lantern things that are kind of flitting around here. Time, set, night is my idea. Yeah, see, now it has
Ooh,
like
pretty.
this kind of mystical kind of vibe. What are you thinking, Slug?
Yeah, I got to see her build this. It was pretty cool to watch.
Oh jeez, Chronic. Turn off your lights if we're not gonna build something.
This is
Put
cool.
my stuff on moody.
Raz.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah, Raz does a lot of the server owner discoveries again, just kind of getting some FaceTime in there. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Yep,
Adorable.
so sweet. So sweet. Raz does a lot of different kinds of builds. And some builds it looks a little bit like she has an idea and then she does the idea, and then some builds I think she has the idea, she does the idea, but she has a lot of fun with them, and this looks like she had a good time making this, which I think is cool. I think it comes through. Raz, try and make more builds that you have fun making also, because I think they turn out pretty good.
I like this spin behind the rose. It's like, hey guys, you see what the sign I put here? It's a good sign.
He's holding one too. So
He's holding up flowers.
yeah, so sweet, so sweet. I mean, they're poppies, but whatever. But no, Raz, this is a solid build. Good job. I like the ratio of blocks, which is nice. I like the composition. I think it's good. The kind of root system we got here is gnarly and sweet. The trunk is good. I mean, little mystical lanterns. Good job. Good job, girl. Plot number 16, Kissy. Kissy almost didn't do this. I think she finished this today while we were judging the first couple builds. No. Let's see what she says
He
here.
was having quite the frustratingly hard time doing this.
Hidden cave, crystals of ambiguity. It's going in here. Sometimes you have to look deep within to find beauty. True beauty is all in the eye of the beholder. Slug, come in here with me. Slick, stay out of here. Slug, come in here. We get snuggled by this. I'm in your head, boy. I just love. Is this a black piece of glass here?
What?
uh-oh.
Is that what that is? Is that what I'm seeing? No, it's blue. Okay, it was an optical effect. It was an optical effect. It looks black. I don't care.
It does.
It looks black. I don't know why she would do that. But that looks black.
You got trolled.
I got trolled. Good one, Kissy. You got me.
Take that.
Slug, get out of the way.
I deserve that. I mean, I love little interactive, little mazy type things like that. I think that's cool. I think that's so much fun.
Beat me with your wood.
Slick, Really? Okay.
So when
He gave me the okay.
Okay.
he's beating me with a wooden sword.
Really? Can you focus on Kissy's cave here, please?
So before I got rudely interrupted, as I was saying, when I had to go and cast my vote between Kissy and one other person,
Mm-hmm.
I had a really hard time deciding because of Enchanted Cave is just incredibly cool.
So
Definitely something
right
I
off the
would-
bat, she scores huge points because Enchanted Cave.
Yes.
So one tiny thing I could think of for this, and it's hard because this looks really good, is if this kind of mound here were just off center just a little bit more back towards this corner, we could maybe have just like a tiny kind of tree out of cobbles with like roots kind of growing down over the mound and getting gnarly, and then kind of coming up to form a canopy that kind of covers the top of it, because there's already kind of a canopy thing happening, which I think is really cool with these like vines and stuff up here. And like I really dig those, and I think if we could see just like a little bit more of those, like a tree kind of coming out here or something like that, I think that could be cool. But that's it. I mean, it's fun, looks good, block ratio is good, composition's interesting, especially because of those little vines up there. Interactivity is fun. Zipping around, having a good time in here, so that's sweet too. I don't know. What do you think, Slug?
You kind of blew my mind with that tree thing.
Kind of want to see a tree, right? I don't think I've ever seen... Have we ever seen Kissy try a tree?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. I would like to see
Typically
that.
bananimals.
Do it. Typically bananimals. But no, this is a fun build, Kissy. I'm glad you decided to gut it out and actually do it. Good job. Plot number 17, Knivesy. Bonsai trees can be so hard to water correctly. LOL. Ha. So, I said bonsai. Correct pronunciation is bonsai. Get it right. Slick. Okay? Okay? Banzai.
I
Okay?
choose to be ignorant.
I choose to be ignorant.
I think that's respect.
This whole setup is something I could see you doing at one of your builds, Duke.
You can see
Just
me
have
doing
a-
this.
A large area with like a fancy platform set for this huge tree.
Yeah, all right, I'll do that.
Very good. Bonsai tree.
Ah! Listen to you sounding like you know something about something other than gnomes and dwarves and plumbing and box wine and scabs
Gargling.
and gargling
Scabs.
and fingernail infections.
Delicious.
What do you think, Slug? You seen some bonsai tree in your day?
Seen some stuff.
What are you thinking?
It's kind of hard to tell it's a bonsai tree. Maybe give the leaves more shape.
Do you think it's actually the leaves, or do you think that maybe the leaves are being obscured by the water that's being poured over it? I'm asking because I can't.
That could be it.
Oh, I thought there's the panes or flowers on top of the tree.
It's possible. Flowering bonsai are pretty much more rare than regular bonsai. It's totally possible. Yeah, I don't know if it's really right to get into technical bonsai composition aspects about it. but I dig it. I can tell it's a little tree. I can tell it's a little tree in a little shallow pot that's getting watered, and it is true that they are tough to keep watered correctly. That is a big challenge.
I wonder if Knivesy has a bonsai tree.
Look at you. I bet she does.
If she does and you're watching, you need to take pictures of that, put it on forums. That'd be awesome.
You have to do that. You must. You must do it. Awesome. This is a cool build, Knivesy. Good job. We got pixel art challenge coming up next week. You better be in that. Better be in that. Plot 18, Mr. Mr. T_T, the reactor core. Very cool. So it looks like, obviously, we got a reactor core with the bottom and the top. We have kind of reactor core particle effects happening around it, like energy kind of stuff happening, which is cool. Add some action to it.
I'm looking up images for sci-fi reactor core, and nothing cool is coming up.
Probably
oh wait, I was collecting on videos.
Probably could just do reactor core, I think.
Whoa. But I'm not a big sci-fi guy. I really like to have this stuff.
Alright, while Six is doing more research for his dissertation, for his second dissertation on sci-fi reactor cores, I like the block ratio you got here, Mr. T. I dig it for sure. The only thing I can think of is maybe just maybe do one or two things, like maybe a little bit more detail, like throw some stairs around on the floor or on the ceiling to kind of create more of a sense of the fact that we're in the reactor room. So maybe there's control panels near it or something like that, that we could see. I think would be cool. Or the other thing I could think of was to maybe think about trying to create, if you're not going to use stuff to make like display panels or things like that around it, maybe think about just making it bigger so that it fills up the space, because we got quite a bit of empty space, feels like, around here, because the beam in the middle, I don't know if this is a beam or if this is just I guess you're imagining maybe a containment unit or something like that for the actual core, but that's taking up a small amount of space, and you got a lot of room still on the outsides to work with. So we just it's a cool idea and a cool design that you have, and it would be cool to see some more of it. What do you guys think?
Agreed.
Slick, still doing research.
I'm looking at all these cool pictures, and I'm trying to think how I'd build cool little reactor core in a small space.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I'd be able to, because it's not my style build.
Mm-hmm.
And for me to build a reactor core, I'd need a much bigger space, because this is all very detailed and a lot of shit's floating around. There's a dead body. I don't know why that's in that picture.
All right, you're getting into the weird couple of pages of images in the search. Another thing might be to, instead of having the core be this beam shape here, I'm just calling it a beam because it is a vertical straight line of transparent stuff, so I just imagine a beam. But like, maybe instead of a beam, if it was like a sphere in the middle, a small one, and then parts of the cobble supports that you have at the top and the bottom were kind of coming up like this, and it was kind of floating in between them, kind of like that kind of a thing. I don't know, just some thoughts. It's a solid build, and you should come back and keep doing 3BCs, man. When Slicks is done with his research, he can just scream out what he thinks. Plot number 19, Swiggles, the River Golem.
This is amazing.
Swiggles, unfortunately, not allowed to be voted for because it is a secret who Swiggles actually is.
Ooh.
It's a secret who Swiggles may actually be. Nobody knows who Swiggles actually is. Though I do know that Swiggles did create artwork confessing his love for Rose. Just saying. We may never know who Swiggles actually is. Anyway, so what do you guys think? Pretty sweet?
This is, I think, my favorite build of all this.
Oh, hey, what's up, Disco? Is that Disc? Discoveries?
Hey.
Are you the server owner?
Hi, my name is Disc, server owner.
Confirmed.
Here. What is this?
What's up, buddy?
What are you doing?
We're just doing some 3VC judging. I don't know.
Oh.
You know how we do.
Okay.
We have a build here from Swiggles. And I was saying saying this was from Swiggles, and so it's not eligible for the player choice award voting because Swiggles may or may not be a secret member of staff, so it's not eligible. I was just explaining that. That's all.
Okay. So this build from Swiggles.
Yeah, what do you think, man? Jump in there. Give us some feedback on this.
Well, Swiggles pretty much went all out today.
Okay.
Swiggles is the
There's dark
man.
matter being held up, like the energy.
The man or woman could be.
Or woman. Or woman.
Or woman. Could be Rose. There is a lot of... Is this a river golem? Okay, so he's holding up like energy and water and all that kind of stuff. Looks pretty cool. I like it.
Phantom Dragon.
The legs are a little skinny to be a golem, but that's alright. I don't know. Been doing a lot of lats and back workouts.
Yeah, doing a lot of back work. Skipping leg day, clearly skipping leg day.
He has been skipping
But
leg day for years.
Look at the taper on that back, though. That is some
Oh
real
man,
lats.
completely defined.
Ugh.
Izzle.
Want to take a chunk out of this golem.
Yep.
Slick, Slug, any other thoughts? And Swiggles, whoever they may be.
It looks like it's yelling, like a war cry.
Yeah, I think it might be. I think it might be screaming.
This is kind of cool.
It is.
Cool. Well, good job, Swiggles, whoever you are, wherever you may be.
Not Disc.
Last but not least, Plot 20, Mythic, The Sacred Temple, Slicks. Go nuts, buddy.
We've seen multiple temples on here, and even though that they're all pretty good, this one is hands down my favorite out of all of them. I've yet decided if it's because of the block choice or if it's just a really good build, but the entrance right away is not just a square or a circle, it's not even a triangle, it's just got its own shape. It's incredible. The back is not really connected on the roof part, so it's not really circle or rectangle either.
Oh wow.
Oh man, the supports are freaking awesome on the side.
This, to me, does resemble some of your building style stuff. Slick.
Yes, that's what I'm going to.
So I can see why you would love this, and that's why I wanted you to go nuts on it. So what else? What else do you think?
Only there was some sandstone. Flicks would just be.
No, sandstone doesn't
floor.
look good with leaves and loose stained glass.
Very hard and
then.
fast rules about what does and does not look good with sandstone. Okay.
Well, Slicks being the sandstone lover and owner of slickslovesandstone.com,
Okay.
I think
Sandstone
that he has
Love
the right to say his opinion on
Sandy.net. Look at Slug in the middle, very regal.
Sandy.net. I visit that site every day.
If you can't find me on sandstonelove.com, you can find me on my B2B server, I hate disc.
Okay.
Okay.
.com.
Okay.
We'll be sure to
.com.
continue never playing with you on that. So,
Yeah.
Slug, what do you think about this temple?
Oh, what? Sorry, I'm playing Feed the Beast.
Oh, nah, not a problem. I was asking.
Remind me to ban you later.
I was asking you what you thought about this temple.
I like it. Mythic always changes up his builds,
Mm-hmm.
so this is like a nice change for me.
Agreed.
If I could change one thing, I would maybe make it so that the front isn't so flat.
That is.
These leaves all around this thing, right? You could maybe put them on the front, like few around or so, drape them around, right?
Yeah, you're definitely ruining it, but your idea is good.
Well, you know what?
You meant well.
It's my
You meant
opinion.
well.
If you don't want it, I will gladly ban everyone, shut down the server, and we will
will.
never speak again.
I will gladly wreak petty vengeance upon you. No, I agree with I agree with what Swiggle with what Disc was saying.
What?
Discovery server owner was saying. Just because I mean you got
server owner.
one more, you got another layer of blocks out here to work
Yeah,
with
man.
to add a little this kind of in and out kind of, you know, the good old detail on there. That's pretty much it. I give total props to Mythic for not doing a random symmetrical build and then calling it a temple after the fact, which is I think what a lot of people do. They build something, they're not really sure what it is, they just made kind of an interesting design, they think, and then they're just like, oh, let's call it a temple. And 9 times out of 10, if you start with a good idea and then make something towards that idea, it will be better than some random thing that you just threw together. 9 times out of 10.
Is this symmetrical?
It is.
Yes, it is.
Bilaterally
Is-
symmetrical. Yeah, on one axis.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean, I'm talking like sometimes people just do 4 columns, 1 in each corner.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Um,
I do like the fact that he's got like the stained glass sort of design at the back.
Mhm.
Kind of cool as you look in.
yeah, I think this is pretty sweet. I think it's a solid job, Mythic. So,
Good use of the space, that's for sure.
so that is it for us walking around chatting about these builds. Now, Disc, you're gonna do some live streaming after we're done with this
Quite
live
possibly,
stream.
yes.
Okay, so do you want to do some server announcements now, and then you can go get your live stream set up,
Sure.
or do you want to stick around for the judging, which is coming up next, and when we
I
hand
don't know
out
if I
awards?
should really give my opinion on the judging because I didn't watch everything,
Okay.
so would be unfair.
All right,
But if I wanted to announce anything,
go for
it
it.
would be that I'm going away
Oh
a little
no.
bit, but I'll still be on. I'm going to England and Germany, so there's that. I'm leaving on Sunday, and then staying till the 31st of July. But I'm bringing my laptop, and I have internet every single place that I'm staying, and I'm not going to be doing touristy stuff all the time, so I'll still be on then. And in terms of the way server stuff, I would say that we have got a little bit of an issue with the donation ranks and how they're going to be changing because Mojang wanted to change the end user license agreement that everyone has to follow when they play Minecraft. And the way that works is that they're not allowing us to sell anything unless everything is equal. So if you guys have a rank, the perks are going to be changing, but we've come up with in a way that you guys can all still get your flying and everything like that. So more to come on that in the near future, and I think that's everything. So take it back to you, Duke, and get on with the
Judging. Awesome. All right. Well, thanks, Disc. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Have fun on your trip. You are going to be doing some live streaming, though, right?
Quite possibly, yes.
Okay, so if Disc is doing some live streaming, it's going to be happening after we're done here. That's going to be at twitch.tv/discoveries_. Is that right?
That is correct, sir.
So call your friends, call your mom, tell her to get on there and watch him. He is cute. If you have any younger sisters, if you're an old person, or if you're a young person with an older sister, I think he
Sure.
only has eyes for Rose, but
Uh,
but anyway, so yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, don't do that. And if you do want to see some gameplay or something like that,
Do that.
maybe come check me out. But don't do that. Just don't watch just because of those reasons.
Those are icing on the cake, is what those.
Those are the main reasons, not the only
Okay,
reasons.
Yeah, there are
okay,
other reasons.
You know what?
He probably
I
is.
produce quality content, and
Nobody
these
is
people come
saying
to watch,
anything.
and
All right, you
that-
guys are muted. So, thank you guys for joining us on the live stream. If you're checking us out live, awesome. You have to go place your votes for the Player Choice Award. Time's running out. You have until we're done placing our awards. He's gonna come and razz me now. That's okay. So do that if you haven't already. Go place your votes. I hope you guys are having fun. Check us out on the live stream, by the way. We're having fun bringing it to you. So thank you. And stick around because we will be back in just a second to hand out some prizes. If you are checking us out after the fact on the YouTubes, you should have been there. We had fun. Slicks gargled box wine, which was as horrible and entertaining as it sounds like it was. But thank you. I do appreciate your view. I appreciate every single like, comment, view, and sub. I genuinely do. I mean it. Thank you. So check out part number 3, which is coming up next after this. The annotations, link in the description, the whole 9 yards. Check out part number 1 to see what we said about the first half of the builds too, if you're interested in that. But that is it for this part. We will be coming back shortly with part number 3. Stick around. We're going to be right back. Thanks, dudes.